Uh, so hello everybody, welcome to CryptoPalm. And also welcome to the day second of 100 days crypto analysis challenge. So yeah, nice to see you on day two for sure. Okay, so you know what? I'm planning to, do live streaming. I upload videos on YouTube. Like after this 100 day series, I'm gonna go live stream, right? Attract some people. By the way, I don't have that much audience that I could go live stream just usual. So that's still okay when I will build up audience, I mean. Yep, exactly. So then I will go live stream. Okay, so here yesterday we had explained about 4060 pattern and what's happening with the Bitcoin. Let me just draw a very casual trend line, maybe uh, very casual trend line just to explain you right. So what we had learned, like just the patterns, right? Double 60 patterns, and yep, 40, sorry, double 60, not 4060 patterns. Sorry about that. So we had understand those patterns, right? 40 and again 60 pattern, like 40 and 60 pattern, and this was like 40 here and 60 here, and then 40 60 patterns. Now, what is happening now? Bitcoin break all the way through. Yesterday, we were discussing about whether this is a liquidity hunt or a retracement for upward momentum. So, let's say if this is a retracement, this is not a liquidity hunt. Okay, right? So, if this is a retracement, the probability is that market is going to come over. Actually, you know what? Actually, when I draw this liquidity areas, okay, I draw a horizontal line along with it so that I can see the prices, directly from here. As you can see, the prices are clearly visible without any further prop. That's why I draw a horizontal line along with liquidity areas, right? So over here, you can see on this liquidity area, uh, I think this is liquidity area, right? And market is making a retracement. If it breaks this area again, it will come to at this next liquidity area. That's around 71,463.3. That's just the accurate one. Let's say 71K. That's your next liquidity area, and 71K is the next liquidity area, and market's gonna make some more retracement. By the way, guys, one more thing, it's really hard that Bitcoin can break the final liquidity area. It's getting really tough because if Bitcoin rapidly breaks that particular region, if there's a rapid break, that's called as a bump, and there will be a run. I've seen bump and run, so it's bump pattern will form if market will very rapidly gonna break that region. So rapid things were not possible. If market would need to break it, then market need to a lot of retracement. I think market, if market is going right, market has to fill, liquidity areas along with the market goes right. So it's very important that market is gonna fill the liquidity area in an any cost if the market is moving in upward direction or downward direction. You know what? Let me just explain you one because you know what you know what, instead of telling you, it's more important uh explaining. You have to understand the concept. If you are not able to understand the concept, then it's useless, right? So what happens when the market came here, it made 4060 pattern, what I call a 4060 pattern. Here again, 4060 patterns, 4060 pattern, 4060 pattern. Let's say, guys, I don't want to make things more complicated, so I'm going to explain you 4060 pattern over here. Like this thing, it used to happen. Now what happened, market actually on this region, first touch, second touch, third touch, first touch, second touch, third touch. On the third touch, market actually breaks all the way through. That's happening with this particular structure also. Now what's happening, this is 4060 pattern, 40 and 60. Why I'm calling it as 40 and 60, when market came to this region, the institutions had so some kind of interest. They opened 40% of the order, and they made, upward momentum again. And when the market retraced this region, they actually executed the rest of the 60% order. And then the market actually dumped. And again, here 40 and 60. And here's again 40, 60, 40, 60, 40, 60. Think about this for a second. On a first touch, 40% of the order was being executed. On a second touch, 60% of the order was executed. So there's a 40 and 60 patterns has been forming on a liquidity area. So there is a liquidity area. Suppose I would like to rather say, so in liquidity area, liquidity sweep used to happen. So what is a liquidity sweep? So liquidity sweep is very important. So liquidity sweep, and when price come and rapidly it actually moves. There's a rapid thing in there. As you can see, this is a liquidity sweep. As you can see, here is also 40 and 60 pattern. Let me just explain you. This wick, oh shit, dude. Okay, now it's back. Okay, so this red candle wick, this is a 40 pattern, right? And this green one again come to that same region that's called as 60, right? Here you can see there's a long statement going on. So here is your 40 pattern over here when market was over here. And again, it came to that same level to execute the 60 pattern. So let me just explain you. So when the market came all the way straight to here, what did the institution does? They opened 40% orders, okay? And then market went up. It actually went down again. So it haven't touched the liquidity. It actually barely touched the liquidity area, as you can see. Then if any kind of institution investors opting for a long term, the market came back again to this region because market has to make a long term position, long term momentum in the market. So market actually came back to this region only here. The institution executed 60% of the order, and then market actually continued its flow, right? This is something which is happening now. Many people, it seems very complicated. So 40-60 pattern has been visible over here also, 40 and 60. So here you need to understand few concept, right? Few concept is very important. Liquidity areas, liquidity sweep. Sweep is very important. When price move rapidly, try to understand sweep is what? On liquidity area, when price is moving rapidly, showing rapid reactions on liquidity areas, make sure about that. That's called as liquidity sweep. When market is rapidly showing some reaction, rapidly reversing, it's gonna retest the same level again, right? So now you understand this both the concept, right? And liquidity hunt. So liquidity hunt is something when it seems like market is doing retracement and market is going to continue on flow, but in contest, that's a liquidity hunt and market actually dumps, right? But it this pattern can be a liquidity hunt, like on my previous day one, right? Actually, I've told you about this can be a liquidity hunt, right? Yeah, it can be a liquidity hunt, but chances are there this is a real retracement because we can see a huge 40-60 pattern over here, right? A huge 40-60 pattern over here, which is kind of like making us the institution has seen, the market on a very long-term basis. And, there is again one more 40-60 pattern where, as you can see, okay, if you can, here, close look 40 and 60 pattern. 40-60 pattern over here. So, the institution has, vision. The institution has, seen the market for a long term. I guess market can go for, much higher, but it's very hard that market can break this particular level. As I said before, like, you know what? It's hard that market could, suddenly break such levels. That's very important. It will call as pump, and there will be a run very soon. There will be a huge run covering the next liquidity area. So right now, I have, marked this very low liquidity area. There is a liquidity area existing over here. This is a round number. You can count this thing, but I'm not counting this thing because, just, because if you'll mark out each and every single, if you mark out each and every single stuff in chart, the thing is that your chart will get very, very complicated. So it's better to only mark those things which you really need it. Okay. Because if you have experience watching chart just like me, I have experience watching charts, right? So whenever I see charts, I used to get everything what is happening in the market. I don't need to put levels much. So I make major levels and minor stuff whenever I see I got it, there's a minor reaction going on, something like that. Right? So if I come to 15-minute chart, let's go to 15-minute chart and discuss what is happening. So yesterday, what I told you guys, yesterday I told you market can come to this region again, but the craziest part is market actually went up and up again. So I can able to understand that's really frustrating. But I said altcoins, something crazy happening with altcoins. So as you can see in XRP, right? Market actually come to that same point again. Right now it's down, it's asleep. I guess we can open some more on XRP, I guess, right? Because I think there will be again 40-60 pattern again. I think market will boost up from here. XRP is gonna come to this level again and then gonna went up. I guess that's a 4-hour chart. Make sure about that. That's a 15-minute chart. As you can see in XRP, on Bitcoin, what we can see, like, it has come to this level. That's really frustrating. In XRP, market actually come to this level, right? And it went up again. It's happening with the Bitcoin right now. I think market can come to this region again, and maybe it will be 1 day, 2 day. Market will come again because if I would show you in 4 hour chart, as I mentioned you already, this is your liquidity sweep. Why this is a liquidity sweep? Because I have experience, right? I'm an experienced one. I know market actually showed a very rapid, momentum. As you can see, VIX suddenly goes up. This is a very strong round number, zero point 0.5. 0.5 is a very strong round number, and market showed a sweep. And market showed a liquidity sweep for real because the market rapidly moves. What I said, liquidity sweep is rapid movement, right? If there's a kind of like rapid movement happening, that's your liquidity sweep, right? So liquidity sweep happened, it rapidly moved upside, so it has to be retracing this level again. So if it has a vision of long term, like coming to this region again, so I think market is gonna retrace this level back again, then it's gonna go up, right? That's we call as 40/60, like 40% over here, 60% will be executed over here. So I think market could do something like that, right? Okay, so yeah, I think market is making its way all the way to the next liquidity area again. I think that the market has to come back to this level again to retrace it. Well, there are a lot of complications out there in the market. Just stay active. In the charts. Go to if okay. So let me just tell you one major thing. Okay, so many will have a doubt on where to trade, which pair they should choose to trade. If you are going for day positions, like go to one day chart or 4 hour chart or sometimes 15 minutes chart also for day positions. Actually, when you are opting for a huge liquidity difference, then go for 15 minutes also. But on a day time frame, look at here. Whenever you see nice situation, reversal pattern or 4 hour, 15 minutes, anything like that, just open trade of day position. That's we call day position if you come to day chart. And if you open an order, that will be a weekly position, something like that, long term position. There's a long, short, long term, short term, different terms, right? Understand that thing. So, you know what? If you are doing scalping, right, in Bitcoin, I know many people prefer like going for altcoin for scalping specialists. For wait a second, I need to drink water. Okay, so I have a noise canceling microphone, so you haven't heard anything. Okay, so anyways, so what I said actually, you know what, many will have a problem in doing trading also. I would rather say if you are doing scalping, few half an hour scalping, many people does that actually. They watch 5 minute chart. I don't do this level of scalping. Swing scalping, I used to do swing scalping a lot. Yup. For that, you can go for altcoins because in altcoins, small momentum makes a huge difference, right? And in Bitcoin, small momentum does not make a huge changes. But the right part is you can increase the leverage to gain that level of, that means if you increase your leverage, you can get at least to that level. You can able to understand, right? Suppose, right, if like, uh, let's say this much market move. Okay, so in Bitcoin, it will be roughly around, let's say, 2%, right? But in altcoin, this much amount of momentum is like 10%, right? Yeah, I know that there is all such complications are there. Let's say like you can increase leverages to gain that level of profit in Bitcoins also. If you're going on day position, I would only suggest Bitcoin, XRP, and Solana. These are the three pairs. You can go for Ethereum, yeah, go for Ethereum, but I don't go for Ethereum much. I go for Bitcoin and XRP. This two particular chart, the most. Actually, I used to open day position on both the charts, the most actually. And yep, Solana, sometimes I execute the trades on Solana on day position and scalping. Scalping I used to do normally whenever there's a coin launched and it's popular. Yep, sometimes I also open perpetual long-term position. Suppose there's a coin which is launched and it's popular coin, such a nice Telegram community. The coin is also in future. Then I used to open position with some leverages, and then coin pumps. I made profit in my perpetual contract. Then I liquidated, and then yep. Also, it's pump and dumps gold. Yep, exactly. So, guys, you know what? Now, you know what? Actually, the craziest part is you had watched the entire video to understand one thing, where the Bitcoin price prediction will be. But in this video, we had understand a lot of things, right? Actually, this 100 days analysis channel, we will analyze the Bitcoin. We will understand the concept. Like in this video, you had also understand the concept of liquidity sweep and all such kind of thing. Liquidity stuff is a thing which I'm going to discuss in every single video in this 100-day journey. That's really important. So if you're gonna watch any of the video, I will use the liquidity term. Make sure about that. So yeah, exactly. Many people would say this is a 40-60 pattern. As you can see, 2 weeks are over here. 1 week, 2 week, 40 and 60. Yeah, exactly. You're also true. But I don't think so. Breaking this level is too hard for the market. If Bitcoin breaks with a very rapid thing, bump, and there will be a run very soon. So hope you like the video, guys. I guess let's stop over here. Actually, the biggest part is I actually create this videos at night, especially, really really late night, especially. So from tomorrow onwards, I would think like gonna create videos, on day, So, daytime, I'm gonna tell you a lot of things. In nighttime, it's still good, but obviously every day I'm creating video for you guys for next 100 days. Yep. And exactly, guys, for all the influencers, right? Please stay in touch with us, right? That's really important. So if you are any kind of influencer, want to stay with touch with us, right? Just contact us at admin@cryptofarm.tech, right? This is my professional email address. Just go for it. Just contact me at this particular email address. That's really important. And talking about Telegram, you can contact me on Telegram at the rate CRYPTO HQ in Telegram and in Twitter, same CryptoPump HQ. You can also text me on Twitter also. This is a very good time to stay in touch with me and we can analyze the crypto industry in a much deeper aspect. So that's really interesting. Exactly. For any kind of collaboration, please let's visit my official website www.cryptopump.tech. That's my official website. That's CryptoPump's official website. Exactly. For this website, you will get a lot of resources. And in fact, I will add on some more resources in this particular website, trying to make the things more and more transparent. Yeah, exactly. They're totally, we are going towards investment firm and all this thing. But yeah, at very scratch, at very, beginning level, building trust takes time. Building trust takes time. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you like the video. We will meet up tomorrow, right? And I will analyze the Bitcoin further more deeply, and I want to explain you a lot of things tomorrow, right? So this was a day two. Let's meet you guys on day three. Thank you. Bye bye.